Yeah, sure, why not? So he's a ninja.
Oh my, DZ,
What?
do the fucking intro.
All right. What's up, everybody? And welcome to the 16th episode of the Uncreative podcast. And right alongside me is Ace Bandit, and we are joined by DH Animations and Serbian Hero. Woo! How are you guys doing? TUP? Yeah,
what's good, y'all?
Ooh.
Those noises. Someone just needs to clip that. Your little ooh.
This is like a little fucking compilation. Fucking uplift.
Ooh, kill him.
My gosh.
Alright, so a little context to this episode for everybody. We've recorded an episode before, but D&Z and I, on our own podcast, were both AFK because my microphone didn't work, and D&Z was having technical difficulties. So this is a retry. You guys are getting a little BTS behind the scenes, you know, banana egg sandwich or whatever. Like, but yeah, that's all what happened. So yeah, now we're just gonna redo it, and you know, I'm glad that you guys decided to come back on, because I know it must have been kind of annoying after that whole episode. It's actually a pretty decent episode, but after the audio dropped and nothing really came through like how we wanted it.
Saw Gucci Gabbana, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's night.
Fat.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It took me a minute to process that. What the fuck? All right. Well, do you guys want to introduce yourselves one at a
feel
time?
bad for not processing it.
Yeah, I'll go first. This SerbianHero will go. I'm DH Animations. I'm the author of the original Dog Ningin webcomic, and now I script the chapters, and SerbianHero helps edit them, and he draws it. And also I got another webtoon called Scarf Man, and I make like little rants and like little like versus battle scenarios and stuff on YouTube.
Nice. I like that sound.
Ooh.
What about you, Serbian?
Yeah, I mean, well, DH said the most important thing. I'm an artist for Dogningen, and I mean, I'm an artist.
And the
Period.
editor.
Right? I do other stuff
You're
as
an
well.
editor as well. I mean, I guess you're like his Toyotaro right now, because he said that he gives like notes for the chapters.
Yeah. I mean, well, I mean, nowadays, you know, we both kind of do some writing. Like, okay, DH would do like the whole script, and then I would add stuff to that. We would discuss it, and that's how we do it nowadays.
That's cool. That's like a partnership, a team, really.
Yeah, because we
Yeah,
went past
sure.
the point of the webcomic, so
Yeah, it sounds cool.
now
Yeah.
So, DH, I remember, I'm going to ask, like, some of the same questions I asked you before, because they were pretty good questions, and you gave really good answers. But I was going to ask, so, Scarfman is a anti-bullying comic book about people with disabilities trying to make it through life in general. And I want to ask you personally, like, if you could reiterate what your goal is for both comics.
Well,
Like, what's your message?
Well, for Scarfman, it's like, yeah, it's like spreading awareness. Cause like, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of disabled niggas be getting joned on, and I'm not just talking about like cracking like I said before. It's one thing if you like crack like a little joke like with your friends with like nobody around. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's different.
Yeah.
But no, like when I was in school, they be joning, bro. Like it's like some fucking like. This is gonna sound crazy, but it's like how the white niggas used to treat black niggas, damn near.
Yeah.
Like it's like they treat them like they get treated like subhuman, and nobody ever really says anything about that. Like it's a lot of different types of discrimination that people talk about now, and that's good. But I know I don't ever see anybody really talking about like how disabled niggas be getting joned on and like mistreated and stuff. It happens a lot. But also it's like like at the same time, a lot of people think that just because something bad happened to them, that they get to just like take the chicken nugget and try like give it salmonella and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
God damn
So,
it.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone.
Yeah,
you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
giving the chicken nugget salmonella. That's it. That's right.
Yeah,
That's the
like,
main message of Scarfman. Like
you know what
giving
I'm
the
saying?
chicken nugget a little bit of salmonella.
you don't want that
Like,
salmonella now, so you know.
like
So
sometimes Tundra, yeah, he be getting droned on, but he be giving his chicken nugget salmonella. He's like, oh well, since I have this little medical condition, and since they keep making fun of me, I'm just gonna be a bad person.
Yeah, I
I'm just gonna
remember
give up.
last time we recorded, you were talking about people with victim complexes.
Yeah, it's like about it's about spreading awareness about disabilities, but it's also about the victim mindset. Cause a lot of people have like a victim mindset, and that's like a really it's not a healthy place to be.
Yeah, exactly. I agree.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then with dog ningy is a couple chicken nuggets, right?
Oh,
One
wait,
of them.
do I have to start calling it Negan now? Because I still call it nigga. Like,
Yeah,
Oh,
me too.
no, I mean you can call it whatever you want. I just say ningy now because it just rolls. I don't know, for some reason it just rolls off the tongue better for me. I don't know why.
you started watching
Like,
fucking Goku Black Sagas, and you're just like, oh, Negan.
that's actually exactly where I got that shit from.
Yeah.
When that nigga Zamasu, that nigga was like, bro, that nigga Zamasu was racist as fuck, bro. He was really saying nigga, bro.
I'm sorry. Like, we can get back on the comic, but who is more racist, Frieza or Zamasu? I
Oh
guess
my God.
Zamasu. He hates everything.
I feel like Frieza more racist, right? Because
Yeah, right.
Zamasu, he hates all mortals like equally, pretty much. But Frieza, that nigga, he was like, you saying monkey, you
Literally,
fucking monkey.
fucking out loud.
Yeah,
You ever
They
see
hear
that?
like you damn monkey.
You ever
He
see that?
white too, bruh. He also white.
You ever see
yeah, and he white.
Yeah, his skin is pink.
Yeah.
And then he turns
And he
white.
got a tan. And he got a tan
Yeah.
later on.
Yeah, you guys ever see that thing where Linda Young was calling like this black dude a monkey, like in public?
Oh yeah, I did see that. Actually, I did. See that.
monkey.
I've never seen that before.
Yeah.
Wait, actually,
Yeah.
Yeah,
1 second. You want me to send it to you?
yeah,
It
ain't no fucking way.
In her defense, he asked her, but it just sounded weird.
Ooh, yes, sir.
She was like, dude, I forgot what she said. She called him a monkey. I was just like, what the fuck?
I
That
would
shit
think
was
that
funny, though.
I would think that you'd have a little bit of self awareness, just like
Yeah,
like, maybe I
personally, if
shouldn't
that
call
was
you a
me,
monkey.
I don't think that would be able to do that, even if I was asked.
Personally,
You know,
if I was the dude in that situation, I wouldn't let that slide.
It was a little suspect. It was a little suspect. I'm not gonna
even if I
lie.
did ask, I would let slide.
But like, it was so fucking funny because she looked so happy after she said it too. She's like, "You stupid monkey!" Like,
The happiest Linda's ever looked in her entire life.
nah, but you
Oh
can
my
get back
gosh.
on your explanation of your of scarf. I mean, dog Ningen. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah. And then with dog ningy, it's a couple of chicken nuggets. You know what I mean? But one of the
No,
main,
salmonella.
a little salmonella. You know what I'm saying? The main, cause Rex he be trying to like put salmonella on his chicken nugget too. You know what I'm saying? And it's like one of the main things with dog ningy is like family, how it like your family impacts like how you act a lot more than you think. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah. Like a nature
Oh.
versus nurture type thing.
yeah, like
That's facts.
if you look into somebody's family, you'll learn a lot about them. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the main chicken nuggets. There's a lot of chicken nuggets. Like there's victim mindsets in dog ninja too. Like you look at Kyle, and even Rex, he low key got the victim mindset, low key. You know what I'm saying?
Scarfman as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Kyle, he be reading that shit.
Actually, I'm not gonna lie. Something even more bold than you putting nigga in the title. I mean, I know that that's retcon now, you know, because like it's just written out existence
Wait,
now.
what?
But
Wait, what happened?
no, I was saying something that's a little more bold to me than putting like nigga in the dog nigga title is that you literally had like a school shooter as a character.
Yeah, bro. I remember when I first wrote that chapter, I was so turned up. I don't remember the exact day. This was crazy, right? 'Cause I don't remember the exact day. Because I used to draw the chapters on my phone. Like I'm talking about the OG webcomic.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I was in this weightlifting class, right? And I'm not gonna lie, me and this one dude kind of got bitched because this is what happened, right? So it was like when you're not dressed out for weightlifting class, the coach will make you sit out in the
Yeah.
hallway.
Uh-huh.
So it was like me and like 7 other people sit out in the hallway. And it was this one dude, because in the class it's like 11th and 12th graders. I was an 11th grader.
Yeah.
And it was this one dude, he was a 12th grader, and it was this other dude, he was an 11th grader, right? And he was kind of like a pushover. And the 12th grader, he did like MMA, right? And he was just like bullying that nigga the whole hour and a half, bro. Just bullying that nigga, joning on that nigga, right? And then like some of the black niggas, they was like, "Damn, bro, like stand up for yourself." And he was like, "No, it's fine. I don't care." But I could tell that nigga was fighting demons, right? And then
The only thing he's fighting back was the tears. Like he's holding.
for real,
Jesus.
no, his face was red. His face was red. He was definitely trying not to cry, bro. I felt so bad. It was like you would have had to beat her. It was cringe. I don't even like that. I don't like that word cringe, but it was cringe, bro. I like, you know what I'm saying? And then it got so bad, the bully took the nigga's chair. He took the nigga's chair. And then I was yeah, he took that nigga's chair. And he was like chicken nugget, like pressing up against him, like hitting him a little bit. Not hard, but he was bitching him.
Yeah, he was basically just like abusing him. Like that was like a little rag doll for a day.
Yeah. So I was like, damn, he made that nigga sit on the floor. So I was trying to be Captain Superhero, be nice. And I gave that nigga my chair. And then he just took the chair from that nigga again. So now we both just sitting on the floor, bro.
The fuck?
Well, if I learned something, like it's better to sit on the floor together with people than just not
Be
do
on the
anything.
chair without him.
I'm sure you
I
appreciated that a lot. Like that.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, going back through high school, like you say, all these stories and stuff. It reminds me. There's so many times where I wish I would have stood up for people where I just didn't know what to do. Like I just
Yeah.
because you never see it so apparent. So like you just kind of like freeze for a second. Like ain't no way this is happening, and you just don't. Do it.
Yeah.
And I
Like that.
regret a lot of that.
I
You
felt
think you're gonna
so
help?
bad.
Oh,
no, go ahead.
I mean, did you finish?
Yeah, I was about to say, I just felt so bad.
Yeah, I mean, like in the situation, like, oh, I'ma help people when I see them in danger. But then it's kind of like, okay, you're seeing that, and then you just completely freeze. It's kind of like the fight or flight. It's just like you're frozen. It's like, okay, you're trying to process what's happening. It's like, oh, and then you're like rationalizing to yourself, oh, someone else is gonna come and help. But it's like nobody's doing anything.
Yeah, you freeze on like some Black Panther shit. Like, there was
for real.
other times too where for particular people where I would jump in because I would think that someone was getting harmed. Because people would do like shit where they would like I don't know, try to put people in like arm locks and shit like that, and I'll try to help them out. And sometimes whenever I do that, it was weird too, because this is why I started freezing. Another reason is because like some of them are actually like genuinely cool with it, so I just don't know when to pick my fights, I guess. And then like some of them I knew I should have just stepped in, and I don't know. It's just like such a slippery slope. But I feel like the attempt of it really shows who you are as a character, I guess.
I think I can relatively tell.
Or at least like how I like. Damn, I say that, but I didn't do some stuff in like certain areas. But I really do regret some of that stuff, and I always try to make it up to those people that didn't help at the time. So like, I don't know. You just reminded me of some stuff, and I'm just like, dang, wish I would have done more. But I've done pretty good for the most part.
Yeah, bro, I felt bad, bro. Like we was both sitting on the floor. I eventually did grab my chair, but that nigga was still. I'm not gonna lie, that nigga, bro. He looked like he was about to start crying, bro.
Nah, I understand.
That shit was fucked up, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. That kind of reminds me, like you said, like it being like as talked about and picked on as like race. It just reminds me of like once again my high school experience where I was the like one of the only black people in the school. And
Oh no.
like literally every day, I've never had a single day where my race hasn't been brought up. I literally never had one day. It's so fucking crazy. And
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, that
Oh,
is really
nah.
crazy to think about. Holy shit.
for
I was about to say. I was about to say, bro. When they talk about slavery in class, all the white niggas look at you, bro.
Bro, oh my god, I remember this one time. I don't even know why I sat in the classroom because now thinking about it, I don't even know why I had that much restraint. But they were reading that book like To Kill a Mockingbird, where it says like the hard R.
Oh, yeah, that happened.
So like the teacher was just reading it just like nothing, which was kind of like that's kind of weird because like it was just like some white ass lady. But like I remember this one time there was this kid I knew. It was like this Hispanic kid, and his name was Leo, and he was one of the nicest kids to me. And he like say the N-word, and he'd look at me and be like, sorry. And like, but it came up like 43 times in that one page, and he just look at me and be like, sorry, Shane, sorry.
Oh.
And I'm like, dog.
Like every single time he would like he would say it.
Yes, or
That's actually kind of real. That's real.
Yeah, but it's some of them were kind of weird because every time they would say like describing black people as like subhuman type shit, everybody would just look at me like, what do you think about this? I'm just like, I don't know, I don't like it. What the fuck?
It's so awkward, you know. We had to read that in school too. Fuck, man.
That shit, it was a little funny though. 'Cause I'm not gonna lie. when I was in 9th grade, bro, my teacher, it was like this bald white nigga, bro. He was like, no, it's a word. Say it. And then he was,
man.
and yeah, he was
Just
one
a
of
word, guys.
and he stepped out the class, bro, and he was like, I'm gonna go out in the hallway. It's some things that are said in this book, but it's just a word. You can say it. Like, it's a class. And I left, and it was only like 4 black. I think I talked about this on my YouTube. Yeah, I did talk about it on my YouTube video. It was like, it's only 4 black people in the class, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like 4 or 5, right? And, bruh, all I heard was, nigger.
You said,
Oh no.
I was like, what the fuck? I was like all the Indian niggas, the white niggas, you know what I'm saying? And it wasn't like they were saying the Indian niggas were saying nigga. They was like nigger, and they was just turning up with that shit, bro. They was just, I was like, we was outnumbered, bro, and
We was outnumbered.
oh my gosh.
We
It was like
outnumbered.
It was like 26 to 30. I mean 26 to like 4, bro. We wasn't about to.
Yeah.
We wasn't about to do nothing. Right.
DH doesn't know what the word outnumbered means. He wins his fights.
No, that was pre-training arc.
Yeah, that was pre-training
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure. You know what I'm saying? That was pre-training.
That kind of reminds me,
I
like,
actually forgot what the word means.
that reminds me of like some of my other school experiences. Like, well, you said Indian, but I don't know. I just remember like other races and how they responded to me being like the only black kid in there, and like a bunch of like the like Arabic kids. They basically just took me in. They were like, "You're our brother now," and I'm like, "Okay." Like, they're so fucking nice to me.
That's some real nigga shit, bro. That's real.
They were legit try to like convert me to Islam, and I was like, all right. I remember.
You know, something very similar happened to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm friends with a lot of like brown niggas and Muslim people.
Mm-hmm.
I like Islam. I like Islam, bro. It's raw.
It's raw.
It's raw, bro.
Nah, they were extremely welcoming. Like I felt really like, I don't know, it felt like a brotherhood, you know, type shit.
For real.
Yeah.
Like since my like black people, like black homies brotherhood wasn't there, they kind of like covered it up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, by the way, DH, I'm black, by the way. I don't know if you noticed. That's why I said nigga earlier. Like I would have just.
Oh no, I know.
Okay.
So,
I know.
He said I'm the only black guy in my school, and then he's like clarifying it, like, "Oh, I'm black.
I
by the way.
didn't-
You know, I'm black by the way." Like,
You know what? Edit that out. Edit that out right now. Fuck that. It's not going into the final cut.
Yeah, and I think I'm pretty sure I went on your account before or something like that. I think.
Well, after we assign that boxing match, you better look on my account. My body raw, dog. My body built.
Nah, you're right. You're hard body, bro. You hard body.
Yes, sir. So I was thinking about that. Like, if we ever do box, where would we do that at? Like, would I fly out to your state, or what's going on over there? Because I don't mind doing that.
What state do you live in?
I live in North Carolina.
How far is that from the DMV? Hold on 1 second.
What? The DM? What?
Wait, what?
It's like a tri-state area. It's like DC, Maryland, Virginia.
Oh, that's pretty far. I think that's on like the other side of the country.
Shit.
Maybe I shouldn't say anything, because if this podcast like does some numbers, these niggas gonna start fact check. Actually, it is actually 30,000 kilometers in the southern hemisphere region. Like, okay, cool, thank you.
What voice was that?
I don't
Hold
know.
on, let me look at
Correct.
North.
Either way, I was thinking, so we have like a lot of homies from different like parts of the world. World. Well,
Well, yeah, for sure.
It's about 3 hours away.
Oh, okay, cool. It's probably like that's an hour flight. But like, we have a bunch of people from around the world and stuff, and like, and around like the states and stuff. And I was like, yo, low key, if me and DH be boxing, I gotta get everybody in here to box. We gotta be the main card, but everybody gotta be the undercard under us. We gotta have like the stop motion like tournament of power.
That would actually be raw, bro.
Yeah, I'd actually go.
I'm down. I'm down, bro.
I can't wait.
Cause I never really like basketball or like football. I like soccer. I used to play soccer in PE, but like combat sports, I don't know. Those are always fun for me.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I remember this one time I was playing basketball with my friend. I was so dumb. You know, I didn't know you couldn't. This is gonna sound dumb, right? We were playing basketball. This is 2 years ago, all right? And I grabbed the nigga's wrist when he had the ball, bro. I was like, "Give me that shit, bro." and he was like, "You can't do that. You can't." I was like, "Huh?"
Punch him in the jaw.
You're playing by fucking street rules.
Street ball, nigga. Let's go.
She's like, "Oh, but it's a fair knockout. It's a fair knockout." What?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If it was me, I would just started taking out the laser pointer right there. Just started hitting that nigga in his eye, bro. Just sniping him.
It was like I was playing like prison ball or something. I don't know.
Prison ball.
You know what I'm saying, bro? I don't know why I did that shit. I still don't know why.
You didn't even take ankles. You just started taking wrists. Like, you didn't give a fuck.
And I still ended up not getting any points. No, I think I got 1 point, bro, and it was I barely got it. I'm some ass at basketball, bro. And I remember
W is a W, my man.
He said he got 1 point. What the fuck?
I got fucked up, and then I tried to play football, and I ran to the other side. I was on the wrong side. And I scored on my own team, and they was like, "Zach, what are you doing?" And I was like, "Huh?"
I remember.
I don't know.
That reminds me. Whenever I did like football practice for a bit, I was wearing fucking like jeans because I forgot to bring my shorts, and someone just gave me their cleats that was too small for my feet. And I was just like,
"Oh no!
All right, fuck yeah, let's play football."
That was rough. I bet.
Dude, it was like 96 degrees. And fucking North Carolina's stupid ass humidity is just like, yeah, you know, let's just kill everybody. Like, they don't need to survive another day. Like, let's make this the hardest day for them ever. Let's make them remember this shit.
How hot does it be getting down there?
So it gets to like in the 90s and stuff, like whenever it's like real hot. But the humidity makes it feel like 100 plus.
Yeah, it's the same with like my area of the DMV. It be getting hot. Like last week, cause I be like, I'm not gonna lie, I have a card, but I don't got my license. Cause I failed the test twice, and I be having a bike to work, and I be fighting demons. Like it was just one day, it was literally like 103 or something like that. I was like, what the fuck?
Damn.
I was about to start crying. And like, y'all know how I can't sweat. So when I overheat, I get like really anxious, and I start like tweaking a little bit. I was dead ass about to start crying, bro. I was like, what the fuck, bro? What the fuck?
And bro.
I fortunately sweat, but like me in the heat as well. Fuck, man, I can't even be around people sometimes. I just get so mad. I'm just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Why the fuck is it so hot?
Dead eye.
Yeah, that
I
happens.
fucking hate hot weather, man.
Heat makes you pissed.
Yeah.
That's why the
It's
summertime
not
is
fun at
whenever
all.
fucking crime rates be going up because everybody's just outside in the fucking heat.
Like, it's like, god damn, it's so fucking hot. What you doing over there,
I
nigga?
wonder why that is.
It's like heat makes you remember, like, I don't like any of you niggas. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Like, hold on.
Yeah.
What you said to me?
Like, no homo. It's like when a woman is on her period and she's in so much pain, she's mad, bro.
How's
she's just mad.
I don't think that's homo. I think that's
Wait.
no homo. But when I'm on my period, like,
I had to play it safe. You know what I'm saying? Niggas, they try to catch me like.
ever since you're biking in that 103-degree weather, you do not want to be caught lacking ever again. Like,
My nigga is always on guard.
DH will like put like 3 pillows on his fucking like on his seat of his bike so he doesn't get called a homo.
No, speaking of that, alright, like I know I just said no homo, but no homo, bro. I was riding my bike without a seat for a while, bro.
What? How do you do that?
He stood up, I guess.
I was like, I had to stand up with it.
DZ, you couldn't process him not riding a bike without having it up his ass. Like, what the fuck? Why is
Maybe that says a little more about me then.
Like, did it at least feel good? Did it? Did you live with that?
Oh no!
Oh, it was probably rusty, you know.
You better have some jeans on, you know, because anything else, that shit would
Every time DH puts a bike seat on, he's like, don't worry, I brought protection. So foul.
No scares for this guy.
I just imagined that shit, bro.
I'm just still laughing about DZ not. Have you ever rode a bike before? Like, fuck.
Yeah, it's plenty of times. Also, fucking cracked my face open on the road.
Really?
Yeah.
What happened?
I wasn't like okay, so this may sound a little dumb, you know, but like my stepdad was going to the store, right? It was like fucking 10 years ago. I was riding my fucking bike outside, and I tried to like fucking follow him, you know, which is dumb, you know, but like I fucking stopped, right, and I fell over. So like I wasn't even fucking riding when I fell. I stopped and I fucking fell to the side in like slow motion too. And my fucking face just said smack, bro, on the fucking ground. It was so embarrassing, bro.
You fucking you literally
I mean, to be fair, it's easier to fall when the bike is standing than moving.
You fucking
actually that is true.
You laid yourself out like a fucking mattress, dog, like in the middle of the road. Like, what the fuck?
Literally, bro.
Like, wait, did you like stop at the same stop sign as him? Like, oh, I gotta stop too. You don't know what the cops are. Nah, I'm gonna pull over.
I'm pretty sure. Fucking hell.
So I hope you know every time you stop at a stop sign with a bike, for future reference, you put up your kickstand, DNC, or you just put your leg down.
I don't think I had a kickstand.
You had legs.
To my knowledge.
You had legs.
Huh?
You had legs.
Yeah, but they weren't working properly that day, I guess.
Like,
I fucking looked over.
You like Mr. Potato Head. You like, I picked the wrong fucking legs today. God damn it, this is gonna be a bad day.
He bent over and
fuck, this
on
one's
his
loose.
face, and then bike like stood up and.
These ain't my biking
And,
legs.
you know.
Fuck this.
The peg broke. God damn it.
The
peg's
bike
my leg.
stood off and he took off his seat and he was standing there like
Yeah,
laying on the
maybe if
on the
you
on
had
the
like
floor.
maybe if you had your ass cheek grip on the fucking bike seat, you wouldn't have fell off.
I took that seat off that day. I said, "Yeah, let me try this style."
He's like, someone's like, yeah, I'm gonna take the top off my Maybach, and Dean's like, I'm gonna take the fucking bike seat off.
Hell
I'm gonna ride this shit dirty. I can ride my bike with no handlebars type beat. Like, fuck.
My bike in fucking sports mode.
Motherfuckers should start taking breath control pills after going on a bike ride.
I get that day after. You show me.
You know, it was one of my favorite conversations when we recorded last time. You guys' like takes on meditation, like in like spirituality
yeah.
in
Yeah,
general.
yeah.
That shit was really cool, and like it kind of sucks that that other stuff didn't get recorded. But if y'all want to go into it a little bit, because D&Z's kind of into that type of shit too.
Oh, okay. Well, sorry, here you go first. You go first.
Well, I don't exactly remember what precisely we talked about last time,
No, don't worry. I'll fact check you.
but
No, I was joking.
I was like, you know, like meditation is cool. He's like, no, that's not what you said.
Yeah,
he's like,
he said,
no, you said this. Like, come on. Let's not get you canceled now.
Actually, I remember you saying you hated women.
Yo, bro, come on, bro. I told you at the beginning of the recording to not repeat that. Like, come on, that just slipped.
This is
Come
a
on.
This is a male's podcast. This is what everybody expected. As soon as they listen,
Yeah, I
like,
mean, like, yeah.
they're not to the women hating topic yet. I'm out of here. Fuck this. Nah, but I did take you guys' thing into account. Y'all said I should like try to meditate every day, and I was kind of taking a break from it. But from what it sounded like for you guys, it sounded like it was really like. It sounded like it was a necessity. Like it sounded like it was a part of your. How do I say it? It sounds like it's just like a part of your life, like 100%. You know?
Yeah,
You got like
definitely,
locked
yeah.
in. Like that's like one. You know, you eat, you sleep, you know, everything, and you meditate. That's also like a top priority for you guys, which is really.
Kind of
cool
gives
to
you
see.
like more time in the day. But it's not. Well, here's the thing. You shouldn't exactly see it as okay. You know, like that meditation pose. You know, like lighting candles or whatever. It just kind of like. Let's think of it this way. It's like it's something people before did all the time. You know, it's kind of like in certain ways, right? It's like, okay, it's
Yeah.
nature. What do you do all day? It's like now, this generation is kind of like you think of all they what did they do all day? They didn't have phones. They didn't have all of that. So it just kind of you spend your day doing quote unquote nothing, you know. But it's like okay, you're just observing existence a little bit, and that's like it's really cool. You don't necessarily you can in a way meditate while walking, although it's like it's still different when you sit and just like close your eyes and just observe. But it doesn't necessarily have to be this strict thing of you doing something. It just kind of you calm down. You're not so attached to all those things we have nowadays, and it makes you a lot more calm, especially with the social media stuff now. It's kind of like it's hard to go without that.
It
You
sounds
you
like
recollect a little bit and then you kind of continue forward because I mean you still need some of that like for the job for whatever else, but it's like without meditation in any uh different version it comes, it's kind of it's hard to live for anyone I think, but it's not this strict thing people make it out to be.
yeah, it seems like you just gotta find
Yeah.
your own groove with it, and also like it
Yeah,
seems
for
like
sure.
the way you're describing it sounds like a mental recalibration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, DH? What does meditation mean to you?
Well, for me, when I meditate, like SerbianHero said, it's either I go on like a little chicken nugget walk or I sit down. Mostly it's me sitting down, not like in the little like, you know how the monks be and they be like, oh, boo boo,
Yeah.
I don't be doing all that, but like I'll sit up with like good posture and I'll like take like some deep breaths for like I don't know, like 5 to 10 minutes, and that'll get me right. And then like I do some yoga, you know what I'm saying, or I'll like go like on a walk, you know what I'm saying, and enjoy like the fresh air. And it was one thing Serbian Hero told me he does where he said he was like staring at like a pond or something like that. I started doing that. It's like it really is peaceful. You just look at like a pond and you look at like the turtles and stuff in the water and stuff. I don't know how to explain it, but it feels nice.
Yeah, that's the one
like-
I do mainly. I
Wow.
just
Yeah,
go on the walk and then I sit like because we got a river here in my city and I just sit there and just look at the water. And that's kind of something I always tell myself. It's kind of like a weird question, like okay, the water just does the same thing over and over again, but it never gets bored of it. But obviously water doesn't think and that, but it's like okay, it's useful to think. It just like flows constantly like the river, and I just sit there stare. I could do that all day, and it really relaxes me. I look like a homeless person just sitting there.
It's like Ryu
Sometimes I
from
will-
Street Fighter.
I mean, I don't know Street Fighter, but I don't know. It's just really, really calming, and then and that's where a lot of ideas come from. Like you can't necessarily control your thoughts. Like it's not okay. Let me sit. My mind is gonna be blank, because
Yeah.
that just doesn't happen. But you kind of learn to tell the difference between thoughts that are, they just flow, like clouds. It's just like okay, let me watch them instead of trying to push them away. And if they just pass, it'll be fine. Like you're the sky, not the clouds. So
Yeah.
any thoughts you have aren't necessarily gonna affect you. And then you kind of learn that, not that okay, let me make the sky cloudless all the time. It's not about that, but it's like okay, you learn to associate more with the sky, not the clouds, not your thoughts. Because a lot of people do that because of social media. It's like I don't know, all the ideologies, opinions, all that. You associate yourself with that, and then it kind of hurts, and you get angry at other people, and you just a lot more negative.
Facts.
I agree.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me, not sponsored by the way, but that same philosophy reminds me of like those headspace things, because I used to have that app, and like they literally said like that same type of thing, like you're not supposed to repress like thoughts, you're just supposed to like observe them and understand why they're there.
Yeah.
That's a really good way
Loki,
to
it's
look at it.
like a lot of the
Yeah, I
apps
agree.
like are good. I mean, I did try them. They're not for me, but it's like it's kind of dangerous because you can turn anything like negative, right? It's like a lot of them are like how yoga apps. I mean, religion. I think nowadays, younger people are mostly aware of the bad side of religion, but they kind of forgot about the good sides as well. But it's
I
good
don't
to
think that people
have both
forgot
there.
about it. I don't think anybody forgets about it. I think everybody knows it. They're just willfully ignorant. To prove their point.
That's definitely a better wording. But it's like even like I think now because of the new age, like we have stuff like meditation, yoga, but it's like okay, it's you still need to keep in mind that there's dangerous stuff to that too, because okay, a lot of people use it for marketing. Oh, I have this new meditation technique that's going to change your life. Give me like $1,000 and I'm gonna teach it to you. But there's nothing really that you can be just taught. Like again, I said
Well,
like, it's so simple. It's so simple. You
You're
just
saying it's like a snake oil salesman type thing.
yeah, exactly.
But-
Like it can be even trickier than that because like it's so easy to be deluded. First of all, delude yourself, but it's like I don't know. There's a lot of good scammers out there.
Yeah.
Not in the way I'm gonna steal your money, but I don't know, just in the broader sense as well. It's just like you need to watch, like really. I mean, again, that's what meditation is so helpful for because okay, you're seeing the things for what they really are. Well, at least more so. So it's easier to move around life when you kind of take that breather a little bit.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I had a Android at the time, and I debugged the shit out of that app allegedly. So I just had everything for free, allegedly though. Like maybe.
Yeah,
Allegedly.
it's just-
Allegedly.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
no salmonella on this chicken nugget, dog.
Ah.
Yo, no salmonella. Loki,
Yeah.
here's another like wise fact. Every chicken nugget got a little bit of some salmonella in it.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's a
Well,
fact. You got a little bit, so you gotta, like they say, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. It's like you gotta clean your chicken nugget from the salmonella before eating it.
I know that's a
Facts.
saying, but I was laughed whenever you said that. Like I just imagine somebody throwing a baby out with the bathwater and a baby laugh.
That was the imagery that popped up. It's like fuck. It's like shit.
no, he's spitting though. He's spitting.
Yeah.
Spitting.
Shit. For as far as like all that goes, though, like for me, like when I want to feel like just like totally like relaxed and just to clear my head, like I go outside, like I sit on like a little bench, and like I stare at like all the trees, like in the back, just like swaying in the wind, and like my mind is like it's completely clear at that point,
Yeah,
like
I
try
remember
to.
one time he came into our chat out of nowhere and he's like, "Guys, do you guys know that trees are like living?" And I'm like, "Dude, what are you talking about?" And he's like,
I was literally on
I
that.
was just outside
Yeah,
like
that's
staring at the
wild.
trees. Now I just realized like they're all
Like-
their own separate living entities, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, bro, that's
That's
something I
real.
would say.
Like,
Low-key.
man.
I'm all the time like, yo, bro, the trees, bro, they're living. Sometimes
Yeah.
I get even like cracked up. I'm like, bro, this rock, bro, do you see? Like, what if this rock has like a soul? Like I can feel the energy like coming out from this rock, and it's like,
Or like
it's kind of raw.
billions and
People
billions
can call you crazy.
Yeah,
but-
it's real nice.
you could see like any
For real.
pebble. You could see any pebble, and they have way more history than you do on Earth, or like most of humanity.
Yeah.
That's why I love
Yeah,
trees.
that's
It's like
fucking crazy to
trees
think
are like
about sometimes.
hundreds of plus years old. Oh, sorry. We're speaking.
Oh no. You're good.
Yeah, it's like, okay, you can, like, the tree can be like 1,000 years old. It's like, bro, do you know how many generation that is? And then people come and like, okay, you just cut it down. It's like, damn, like, that tree was old. It's like, I don't know, it's just cool. There's something to it, but when it's all like
Yeah, there
concrete,
is.
I don't know, you don't necessarily feel that. And even if you don't think about it consciously, I think you can still feel it. It's like you feel less alone. Because nowadays it's like, okay, you live in a city with so many people, but everyone is kind of lonely. But before I think if you were to live in a forest, quote unquote, on your own, you'll feel a lot less alone because, I mean, you're not. Well, lonely. Alone is a good word. I like being alone, but nobody likes being lonely.
I like that.
Facts.
That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Ooh. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. That's it's, very deep.
I feel like you said though, like even with like religion and like just things in general, like it's just nice to like look at nature and all that stuff because nature just does what nature always has done, but like it seems like
Yeah, man.
the people around us are changing, like not really for the better. You know what I mean? I guess that's
Yeah,
like,
well,
you could feel
It
that
all
with
comes in
loneliness.
cycles.
Yeah, we live in the worst cycle. We live in the fucking.
Ooh, I mean, I agree with that.
the
But
global
I'm optimistic. I'm very optimistic.
I'm glad to hear that. Not a lot of people are, and it's kind of hard to stay optimistic when when everything.
Well,
confuses.
here's the thing. I think things will turn to shit, but afterwards, I think we will, persevere. Definitely, the thing with people is they don't want utopia, even if they say they do. We kind of want that adventure, like that thrill. We need pain.
Yeah.
My art teacher once said, it's like pain. It's a helpful advisor. It's trying to help. It's like, okay, here's this thing you need to pay attention to. That's pain, both emotional and like physical. But with physical, it's more obvious, right? It's like, okay, your leg is hurting, do something about it. Like, there is a problem. It isn't hurting just because it hurts. And I think it's like that with everything. There's no like meaningless pain, really. At least I think so. So
That's real, bro.
you do learn something through that. So that's why I'm optimistic. Like, even if we turn to shit.
You guys,
It's like we're gonna learn something.
You guys' character development arc must have been crazy, bro. Because you guys have a lot of wisdom.
There's an experience there.
People stop.
Nah, I'm kind of retarded, bro.
Low key, bro. Me too, bro.
I try to hide it. I try to hide it.
He just like you for real.
Shit, man.
Low key, it's good to be a little bit retarded. You know, it's kind of good.
Yeah,
you're humble. You're more humble. Like I used to say all the time. It's like everyone poops, and it's easy to forget that. It's like, okay, like you can say the most wise shit ever, but then like try imagining yourself like taking a shit, bro. Like that shit disgusting, bro. Also, there was like this cool story. Oh, I love that story so much. It was like a white person described like a tribe of I don't know exactly where it was, but it doesn't matter too much. But they were like black, you know. And he came to the tribe and they were like, oh, like what is this? Like his skin is white. That's the first time they saw a white man, and they were like, oh, that is this God? You know, is this God? And he was there with them for a little bit, you know, and then, you know, he had to shit, you know, and then when they saw him shit, they were like, oh no, never mind, he's one of us, you know. And I think that's a really good story. Like as long as you're shitting, like you don't know everything, you know. You gotta like DH said at the beginning, you know, you gotta poop something out so you can eat more food, you know, and get some nutrients.
Ooh, I like the call, the fucking wrap around to the beginning.
The wrap around to the separate recording that had. I also gotta test my microphone. I'm sorry, I really don't want to mess this one up again.
No, it's cool, man. I understand. It was last time there was a whole crock of shit, you know.
Well, it's whatever. At least you're here this time.
Sometimes you gotta take a shit to fill up your stomach with more food later in the day.
Why? Why do you keep having good quotes? What the fuck?
That's facts. That's just
it's like you're just prepared for anything now. I still have recording.
At the end of the day, it's night.
Oh, I'm fucking stupid. See? You see? I am retarded.
Easy, just like us for real.
Damn, man. One thing I know though, you walk out, man. You look at the trees, man. Look at the water. Look at the sky. I know one thing: nature ain't never gonna switch up on me.
Yeah, bro.
No, I disagree.
Well, I mean, until it does, of course. But you know,
you gotta walk outside and be like, oh, those are some nice trees, and fucking step in like a fire ant hill and just get shit on.
Nature loves you even when the wolf eats you.
I wasn't watching my stat, man. You know, the ants were there first. You know, you gotta respect their space.
That's good, because a lot of, and this kind of goes on like your victim mentality type thing. A lot of people don't take accountability for their own actions. That's one of my biggest pet peeves of all time. Like when you don't take accountability for your action. Oh, that pisses me off so bad.
It's really
you gotta wipe your ass after pooping. Come on, like, bro.
Make sure you get the wet wipes too.
Everyone poops, but you gotta wipe your ass. Everyone poops, but not everyone wipes their ass.
Wipe your ass. Well, you see what happened when DH stopped wiping his ass. So I don't know. I don't know if that's.
Bro, low-key, bro. We should stop.
POV, he stopped wiping his ass.
But see, the thing is, here's the thing, right? I stopped wiping my ass, and I started washing it.
Let's go.
Yo.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
He let the water in, bruh. He let the water in.
Yeah, cause like when I was wiping it, I got up a lot of the poop, but it was still like a couple like dingle bubble berries like in my butt. You know what I'm saying?
Dingle bubble berries.
Put them bitches in boba tea, like right at the bottom.
You know what I'm saying? And so I had to use the wet wipes, and I had to use like a little bit of like soap. You know what I'm saying?
You should invest in a bidet.
I do need to get one. I actually really do need to get one, cause I'd be going through like 7 wet wipes, bro. I'm not even gonna lie, bro.
Nah,
I'd be.
me personally, my shit. What, DZ? What the fuck are you talking about, bruh? Hey,
No. I'm joking.
monkey. So I said DZ that Linda Young calling a black dude a monkey, and I saw you unsent the message, you motherfucker.
We
DZ
should
like,
use leads like for us.
I wasn't serious, bruh.
or you? Wait, you said you were serious or you weren't?
I wasn't.
Stop the fucking cap. You wouldn't unsent it then.
Hey, yeah.
Look at
No?
you. Look at what you're doing on the podcast right now. You get.
It was a goof. It was a goof. I was goofing on you.
You're so
When the
funny.
green Pop Tart turn orange, bro, you know what I'm saying?
What the fuck?
Speaking of which, I've never seen an orange Pop-Tart. Wow, that made me think for a second.
Yes, there is
know what I'm
orange
saying?
Pop-Tarts, I'm pretty sure.
Really?
Yeah, and they're
Like
a-
orange
It's a
flavor?
Pop-Tart.
I don't think it's.
Oh, it's like a fucking
No,
rectangle
I'm
shit. You know,
joking, I know, but we don't have them here in Serbia.
What do you guys eat in Serbia? Nah, just, we just inhale and exhale.
It's like, okay, you're gonna come here, we're gonna serve you an empty plate if you're gonna asking like that.
This is our best delicacy. What the fuck? No, you don't eat it with the small fork. You eat it with the big fork. You dummy.
No, Loki, we got good food here, bro. Well, I mean, both good and bad, but like everywhere. But it's the ground, the soil here is very good
No,
for
it's-
growing.
Yeah.
Wow.
We are like, what's that called? Oh no, bro. I'm gonna search it up. You continue going. I don't know how was that called in English.
Continue on your
Shit, I'll be
racism
eating,
real quick.
I be eating Plankton's holograms, you know?
Shut
The
up.
fucking
DZ.
the food holograms, like, no.
Yeah, raspberry. We are the number one country for raspberries.
Ah, that's sick. Hell yeah.
Real nigga.
Raspberries are goated.
Well, let's talk about some media type stuff. You guys seen the new One Punch Man chapter?
No.
Yeah. Or you talking about the one with Cosmic Garo? It just came out a couple days ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that joint go hard, bro.
I'm kind of sad about what they did to my boy. They
Who?
Do you want to know, DNZ? Because I don't know, because you haven't read it.
No, yeah, sure. Go ahead.
They did that nigga Geno so dirty, bro. Yeah, that shit was so tough.
Not gonna lie, I have mixed feelings. I think this chapter, it was good, but like what came before it kind of left a sour taste in my mouth. But I think this was a general step in the right direction, though.
What do you mean?
Well, you know, before, like, did you read the webcomic?
No, I never read the webcomic.
Well, I can't speak that much on it, but like, because like you know how the Garo was before the cosmic mode,
Yeah.
like that was a bit like I don't know, that was a bit weird, and it kind of like okay, why didn't we get straight to the point? I feel like that was kind of unnecessary, you know. But
I guess so, but maybe he's just like showing like the evolutions of the character.
yeah, but there's the thing, like in the webcomic, I feel like that was done like a lot better, and it was
Yeah.
also like cool. I think I can say that because I don't think this is gonna show up more, but there was this one moment that's like one of my favorites, like when Garo was beating up all the S-Class, and he was like, "Come on, stand up! Like I'm gonna be that kid," and he was talking about Taro, and you know he was like walking in that direction, and that's where Saitama came, and Saitama was like, come on, quit playing. You're not even walking in the right direction. So from that you saw like, okay, he doesn't actually want to kill the kid. He just want to look cool in front of the heroes. Like, oh, I'm the villain. But he's like walking in the other direction. And that was so cool. But now, like there, it was like, oh, you know, you care for me, uncle. You know, it was like it's too on the nose.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like they too loud with it. I feel like they was trying too hard in the redraw. Like I feel like the webcomic, that was like in that part it had a little bit more swag, and also the new art, like in the newest chapter, it was really good, but for a little bit it seemed like the choreography was a little bland. I can I'm not saying obviously I can't draw anywhere near as good as Murata,
Well, we're
but
not talking about drawing. We're talking about choreography now.
yeah, like the choreography,
That's drawing.
what, what was I almost said Mario when Garo, that nigga like when he
It's like fucking Mario from RDC World. I just imagine Mario from RDC World. And he's like, "Here we go!" and just starts fucking fighting people.
Oh no.
Go
Yeah,
ahead,
bro.
bro. Sorry.
Like when that nigga Garo was like before he turned into like God Garo, he had like those like weird like he was like that dragon looking thing.
Yeah.
I didn't like how it looked, and I didn't like the choreo. It kind of just like yeah. Oh, unsay Tama. Oh, it's not really doing anything. Hiya. Oh, he saved those people on accident, and then that was it. I didn't like that. It was like kind of. I wasn't really liking that. But like the new stuff with Gargaro and the
You got a
radiation.
soul.
Yeah, like the
The
new
artist are all
chapter.
better, man.
Yeah, the new chapter, bro. That nigga Garo, that shit. Like, well, I don't want to spoil because Zara, you say you didn't read it yet, right? Or one of y'all say y'all didn't read it, right?
D&D.
Oh yeah, that was me. I haven't read it.
Yeah. So I ain't gonna say too much, but the new chapter, bro. Like my profile picture. This is from the new chapter. That shit, like the art in the new chapter and the choreography. That shit was raw.
Mm-hmm.
That shit was raw.
That was badass.
It's
bro.
really sad if you know the context. I mean, I said it earlier, but I don't even know if you heard that.
I don't think I did.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of new media, number 2, I want to talk about the. Oh, first of all, thank you, DH, by the way, for giving us that link. I mean, giving us a way to pay for the movie legally. But we watched the Dragon Ball.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, no problem, bro.
That was a Freudian slip. It was allegedly.
Allegedly. Yeah.
Oregon's cat.
DH knew a guy to get us to pay for the official release, so you know.
No, you know what happened? Cause y'all know how I met Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Now me and Bigfoot, we beefing right now, but Bigfoot, I'm not gonna lie. One of the reasons he hasn't got caught is because he could teleport. So he taught me how to teleport, right?
Mm-hmm.
He said his baby mama showed him how to do it. So he taught me how to do it. I teleported, and then I showed these two niggas how to do it, and we all teleported to Japan, and we watched the movie. That's if the government listening, that's what happened. That's what happened.
That's some real shit.
Such an amazing experience, bro. Like, I
was there. Yeah, I was the cinema chair.
Serbia is just he's just omnipresent. He's just always there every time.
He knew exactly what was going on.
It's like that fucking episode from Family Guy, where like when Martin Luther King was marching the street, I was there.
I wish.
Yeah, I was the tree.
I know that we're talking about the movie right now, but I want to know who would win in a fight. Who do you think? Because I think you bumped knuckles with both of them, right? I don't think you did it with Harambe, but Harambe or Bigfoot, who you got in the fight?
See, here's the thing, right? Bigfoot, I said it in the video. I say Bigfoot is stronger than Harambe, right? Mm-hmm. But Harambe is more of a real. Because here's the thing, right? That nigga Bigfoot, Bigfoot, he a bitch for real, bro. Because he was trying to grab my hair and shit. I said, nigga, I'm bald headed. Why you trying to grab my hair for? What are you grabbing? You know what I'm saying? And that nigga Bigfoot, he was like doing like little whole shit, like trying to poke me in my eye and stuff. When Harambe fights Harambe, he fights with honor. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, remember when he fought the grizzly bear? He might not always win, but Harambe, he gonna get the wrecking. Fact. Like Harambe, he hard body for real. Like, he go out, like, you gonna have to kill him.
Harambe is a real nigga.
He gives it all, you know.
And he always be fighting people who's stronger than him. He doesn't even care. Like, he'll fight anybody. Like,
yeah.
He fought Mr. Popo and shit. He didn't give a fuck.
That's fact.
Yeah, he fought Popo. He fought Grizzy. He fought Mr. Popo's kid, bro. That nigga fight everybody, bro.
Damn. Well, I wonder what happened because, like, I'm pretty sure
Harambe, Grizzy for a second.
Harambe and Krillin fused. So I wonder what happened if, Harambe and Bigfoot fused.
Harambe foot big.
Harambe.
Big Harambe.
Big Bang.
Big Harambe.
Big foot fetish.
Bigger boot.
Bigfoot fetish.
Oh no! Oh no!
Bigger.
Nah, but what do you guys reviews on the Dragon Ball superhero movie?
Ooh.
Oh, you go first.
I didn't watch it.
Oh,
Um.
dang. Well, should we do this
Oh,
like
I-
spoiler free, or do you know any of the spoilers? What's going on?
I mean, I've seen some stuff and DH told me about like. I mean, I just started reading Dragon Ball. I'm like, started the Red Ribbon saga, so. But I basically know everything. I don't mind.
Oh shit! So like, if we say it, we're probably just gonna forget it anyway. Like, so. All right, D&D, if you want to go first, then.
Yeah. Okay. Well, first of all, the thing, that brought this, whole movie, to life. First things first. Was being able to watch it. With you, Shane,
Illegally.
Let's go.
and everybody else.
Yeah.
Legally.
Legally. Yeah, we went to Japan.
Oh, no,
that
I was there.
that made it like so much better, and like, not to say that the movie, like, oh my god, it was ass. No, quite the opposite. The movie was fantastic, in my opinion. I really liked it. With the new like kind of style, like of art, and like the animation. I feel like there was like a certain level of like expression, that was there. That really brought the characters, to life, for me.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah, I agree. The pacing in that movie was insanely fast, though. I will say it was an hour and a half, so. I guess
It was.
But holy shit, everything was happening every second. Like Jesus.
Yeah, we had to like rewind it. I mean, we had to think about it before.
Remember
we
what
had-
happened.
What
Yeah.
D&D meant is
we-
he went to go on like a potty break, and he came back and asked me what happened, and I just told him.
Yeah. That's right.
Even though
Oh,
I usually
sad.
go in there to hold his hand or something. I just didn't want to miss a movie that time.
And like that's not what you said before. Like I don't think you were holding his hand.
Well,
I might not have held his hand there, but we walked out that bitch holding hands. We were booed the fuck up.
Oh,
Let's go.
Oh no!
yeah.
wait, lubed or glued?
I said booed. Like
Oh no!
Oh,
jiggly type shit.
don't lie. What was that? What was that like white sticky stuff all over your like trousers?
Oh
I was there, actually.
no!
That was my birthday
that-
that day, so it was just some birthday cake I just got,
Oh, yeah, okay.
That was
So
the
good.
honey
So
bun,
good.
the honey bun glazed sauce. Feel me?
on sauce. Do you just call it nigga? Ain't no fucking way you just called it sauce.
Glaze, whatever the fuck it is, icing.
No. Don't you ever call that shit sauce. DZ, what the fuck? Oh my god. I need to beat you up. Next time I see that shit. I'm gonna remember
Get that boxing thing going soon.
But this is gonna be like a part of my training. Like this, like I'm just gonna be thinking about how you call fucking glazed sauce. You dumbass. But all I'm gonna say is on record, like I ain't gay. I'm homosexual. So that's all I'm just gonna say. Also,
It's facts.
I saw this thing where it's like, Pan's preschool teacher was like black and like she was drawn really, really well. Actually, she's kind of bad. What are we talking about? But
Shit.
I kind of saw like that. DH, you brought it up, like how Toriyama draws black people.
Yeah, like why did that? I know why he did it. Like jokes aside, I know why he did it. It's because like in Japan, it's not really too many black niggas down there.
Yeah.
At least back then, like back in, because that's like Toriyama, he kind of old. So like a lot of the pictures and stuff that they did have of black people, as fucked up as it sounds, it was like blackface and stuff. So I don't think Toriyama was like drawn and he was like, oh, black nigga or anything like that.
He starts turning into Frieza. Like, what the fuck? Monkey.
Oh, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not
Oh,
gonna
so that's where Frieza's character came from.
Toriyama was just like, I'm just gonna take
He's a self-insert. He's like, oh, what would I do in this situation? And he's like,
And to make it all worse, you got beaten by a monkey. I was gonna say,
No, but that
fun fact: Toriyama actually redrew like Mr. Black and like all those characters like in Dragon Ball. Like he redrew all those black characters like a redesign for them.
who did it? Toriyama?
Yeah,
You talking
Toriyama.
about in that one movie, right? What was that one movie?
Not even. Oh yeah. Yeah, it was a movie. It was a Dragon Ball movie. Yeah.
It was, I forgot what it's called. It had like GT style animation or something.
Yeah. It was a GT studio. I'm pretty sure.
GT.
Yeah, it was like Toriyama. He not acting, but it's just funny to say because it's like, bro, that nigga, bro, they lips be like sausagey and shit, bro. And shit.
Sausage.
Yo, this gonna sound sus.
I've never
but
heard
like
somebody describe it like that.
this gonna sound sus, but like I really like those like, this character is racist joke, especially with Zoro, you know, from One Piece. Bro,
Yeah,
that's so
every
funny.
time-
That
I
cracks
always
me
see
up,
that shit.
bruh.
It's like I always see like pictures of like the art, like promotion art, and Zoro's just like staring at like animals, just like he's about to beat the shit out of them. Like after like the
Yo,
camera's off.
bruh, that was, you know, his like favorite food is white rice, and his like least favorite is chocolate. Like that shit was legit. Bruh. Like, that shit crack, bro. And you know it's an accident, but at the same time it's like it's too good to be true.
Hey, but
Yeah, it's funny.
Who gonna call him out for it? Not me, nigga. I ain't calling him out.
I'm not fighting that nigga, bro.
Yo, I don't know, bro. Like, he gonna cut you into three pieces, bro. Like, you know, like the only person he didn't manage to beat was the palest character in the series. Like,
He was holding back.
isn't that weird? Isn't that weird? You know. Also, like, isn't it weird that the Goku had to turn blonde
Oh
to
my
beat
God.
Frieza?
Here we go.
Yeah, bro.
All right, stop.
Yeah,
stop
bruh.
watching Dex in here. Nah, I was joking.
Isn't that weird?
But
It's like, why is blonde a power up all of a sudden? Like,
and
what are
before
we
that,
talking
the
about?
OG design was white hair. Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah.
You know, Toriyama's
Like-
getting a little bit more suspicious every day.
Yeah, bro.
It's the nigger agenda, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all.
the zero niggas plan.
For real, bro.
Zoro too. He was fighting monkeys the whole time, Skip. Like, bruh,
Yeah,
come
for
on.
real. That
What?
nigga Zoro.
What?
Bro, Zoro. He was I'm telling you, I think Zoro, like in his head when he's fighting black people, he's having the time of his life. Cause I haven't seen One Piece, but I saw this clip, and Zoro, he just be beating he most of the niggas he fight is like niggas. Like he be beating black people up.
Yeah, and Fishman too. Like, they're
Yeah.
black.
Yeah, Fishman is black nigga.
Oh.
And Zoro, he just be like, yeah, like I know in his head he's like, yeah, nigga, yeah. Like if Zoro said nigga, who's gonna check him? Usopp not about to do shit.
I'm not checking him.
Usopp not about to do shit, bro.
What
That
about
nigga
that-
Even
Usopp.
King
that nigga-
couldn't check him.
Didn't
He
like
beat King too.
don't
Sorry,
Zoro
sorry.
and Sanji have like beef, like in that like their whole character arc?
Yeah, black leg Sanji. Like,
Yeah.
black leg. Come on. Like, what? You know?
Yeah, Zoro's
He
racist.
was the one who didn't want Usopp to join the crew. Like, he was like, yo, Luffy, you better not accept him until he apologizes. And he was like, if you accept him in the crew before he apologizes, I'm leaving the crew. That's what he said.
That nigga
And
Zoro,
it's
bro.
Usopp. Bro, Oda said Usopp was African. Come on.
Oh my God, where'd DZ go? Bro, that nigga Zoro
I
just
think-
started headhunting, bro.
His phone probably.
Yeah,
died, so.
Minority Hunter Zoro.
My Wi-Fi just shit itself, but it's back on now. Fucking hell, man.
No, it's not.
It's all good, G money.
No, it's not. I'm doxing you right now. I'm shutting it off again.
Why would you do that?
Reads your IP address out loud on the podcast.
Do what you want.
1,
All right.
9.
But
I was gonna say, you know how Zoro always gets lost? Like that's a meme. Y'all need to just have
Yeah,
like that
yeah.
nigga like just pull up in the back of like Dog Ningen or like Scarf Man. just have that nigga.
Yo,
Where the fuck am
that's actually a pretty good idea, bro.
I? He might,
Loki, we could do that if like One Piece copyright wasn't awful.
Nah, dude, just make like a
Oh,
parody
yeah.
character. Just make that nigga have. You said when the green Pop Tart turns orange, make that nigga's hair orange. There you go, different character.
It's like black and white. Well, we can add him like in the background, like he like walking.
Just give
But
him. Just give
It's
him.
it's like Zoro, but when somebody asks if it's that Zoro, we say like no, that's not the Zoro.
Just
That's
like,
his cousin.
just say no.
That's his cousin, like Earl Mondo or
Like-
something.
Rogo
That's
or
his
some
dad.
shit.
That's where
Roro.
Zoro's dad is
Ronaldo.
from Doggy.
Rozo.
Just give him like
Zolo.
just do what like Dragon Ball GT did and just give him a fucking mustache.
Oh my god.
Bro, that shit was terrible, bro. I'm so glad Vegeta like shaved that shit off, bro.
Did you like Vegeta's
That
hair
shit-
in general in Dragon Ball GT?
I'm not gonna lie. All right, like Vegeta's design
Nah, bro.
when
Come
he
on.
had when he had like the tank top and he had the jeans and like his like he was all swole. Remember when like Goten and Gohan tried to jump him?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Right there, Vegeta looked raw. Or when he was fighting Omega,
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie. He looked because it was like it was showing that like because in the Buu saga, right? In the Buu saga, he's not wearing his complete Saiyan uniform because it's showing he's like adapted to the human lifestyle. And then now in GT, he's just flat out wearing human clothes because he's like it's his home now. You know, so that shit, it was raw. Like he was dripped out, bro. I don't
Yeah, he
understand
was for real.
why that his jeans was kind of tight though when he turned Super Saiyan 4. Like he was wearing like skinny jeans, bro.
I like
Yeah,
how,
he was.
I like how
Yeah.
like, his shirt just like turns into fur and like turns back into a shirt. Like
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, if you go fucking
What's
frame by
wrong
frame
with
that,
that?
that's just fucking cursed.
Like that nigga was like the Saiyans they should be butterball naked, but they got magical powers. They just like throw their clothes.
Butter
You know what I'm
ball,
saying?
butter.
Dog with the butter dog.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
But no, the Dragon Ball Super movie though. I thought it was pretty good. I saw people was joning on the animation. Somebody said it looked like a PlayStation 2 cutscene. I wouldn't go that far. You know what I'm saying? But
That shit looked awesome to me, bro. I didn't watch it, but like,
good.
yeah,
like,
I
even
thought
though
it
it was
was
3D. That's some good ass 3D. Like,
yeah, I wouldn't mind if like it's gonna sound crazy, but I wouldn't even mind if they just like did that from now on.
Yeah.
Like
me
3D. I thought it looked good. There was a couple of scenes, I'm not gonna lie. There was a couple of scenes. It was a little choppy, but I thought it was good.
Yeah.
And like what they did,
The Beerus
what you saying?
model. I was gonna say like one of my friends was talking about like the Beerus model looked like the least complete out of everything. Like
Oh,
you could
yeah.
tell that some
Yeah.
models had a little bit more care in it. Like Pan had a lot more care into it because like you know her emotions and stuff. But Beerus wasn't in many scenes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
The time spent on like certain models that were like that were there for like the like throughout the entire movie, and then like they were a lot better, to be honest.
Well, I guess as they
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Do y'all think would y'all like it if they brought like the anime back and that type of animation stuff?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind. It'd probably come out faster and stuff. But to be honest, it was a little okay. The hits like were fucking hard. Like you felt the hits harder than like some of the anime moments. A lot of the anime moments actually. To be honest, like with the 3D. But I will say, I'm surprised that like with Dragon Ball like Z Kakarot coming out, I'm surprised they didn't do like more squash and stretching type shit. Like
Yeah.
like they didn't go. They did sometimes, but they didn't go too off model. Which I like that about like Kakarot. Like the scenes that I've seen, like how off model they go just for exaggeration was incredible.
Yeah, that is true.
I don't know, and like I don't know,
Yep.
Kakarot just seems to be like, I'm not gonna lie, a little bit better animated than that whole movie.
No, it definitely was, but in Kakarot's defense, the cutscenes, it's not that many like crazy cutscenes in Kakarot. Like, so they kind of like they kind of got to go a little more crazier with it.
Yeah, and it's like game studio budget, which like games make way more
Yeah.
money and have way more money to work with than movies now.
Yeah, they got like so it's like they had like a little like if they had like more time, I think they could have like, honestly, I'm thinking like, bro, what if they just brought the anime back, right? Like, hear me out, right? They bring the anime back and they adapt the moral arc, bro, with that animation.
I remember somebody said, first of all, that sounds amazing, but second of all, I remember seeing some shit on Twitter where somebody's like, yo, they should bring back the the anime with the Moro arc, and somebody replied like, to be honest, I think that would just be lazy if they brought it back with the Moro arc. We already seen it, and I'm like, nigga, don't you realize that every single
Lazy.
every
What
single
the fuck?
every single anime that you watch came from a manga? You dumbass.
Niggas be
Every single
Uh,
piece of
some people
fucking
don't
scenery you've seen was in a manga first, exactly. Like,
Why
what
did
the
that
hell?
nigga say that shit, bro? What's wrong with him, bro?
Because people think that they're very smart.
I think some people like they be being contrarian. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like they be trying to like not necessarily even that they actually disagree with the thing. It's more so
Yeah,
That's
trying
what-
to like, you know what I'm
They
saying?
just
Twitter
want like
especially.
Be cool.
appear different and shit. Yeah.
That's ironic.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of like my friend group says about me. They say I'm very contrarian, just to be contrarian, but I'm really not. I just don't like a lot of stuff.
Thing is though, what that guy said, that's just stupid. What do you mean don't adapt the moral art, bro? Come on, bro. And that art, I think that's like the best art in Dragon Ball Super, in my opinion. I think
Yeah,
that's the best. Like, cause like all the way through, alright, Toyotaro kind of fumbled a little bit around the time of Moro, the stuff with Moro in 7-3. He fumbled a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like, alright, nigga, alright, Toyotaro,
Yeah,
come
I'm a
on.
little bit.
You know what I'm saying? But overall, all of that shit, like how they hit Majin Buu, bruh. They woke that fat ass nigga up. He got wrecking. They explained, like they actually did a good job explaining why Oob is so powerful. It's because he has God Key. You know what I mean? And then they what else they do? They were using like actual technique in this art instead of like, oh, I did. This nigga only did 50 push-ups. I'm gonna do 51. So now I just beat him. You know what I mean? No, like Vegeta, he was using the Force Spirit Fission. You know what I mean? Like he was like bojangling around like Moro's energy
Bojangling.
absorption. You know what I'm saying?
This
Like
fucking-
he was boj.
I don't know over
He was
there, but
both-
there's a fucking restaurant over here called Bojangles.
There's one down here too, Bojangles.
Bojangling.
I'm sorry.
But yeah,
you go back.
No, I was about to say he was. I thought it was really cool how Vegeta went to Yard Rat and learned that Force Spirit Fission technique.
Also,
Like that's like
he also learned instant transmission and stuff.
yeah, and instant transmission and like how Goku was using like Ultra Instinct to like outspeed Moro's energy absorption, and like they brought my nigga Yamcha, like that's low key one of my favorite characters. I like how that like, I mean he was still kind of getting fucked up. That's one thing I didn't like, but I like how Yamcha was like he was there at least, and Krillin actually beat a main villain, or not a main villain, but he beat that like Winnie the Pooh. Like I think he was supposed to be like Universe 7's version of Botamo
Yeah,
or something like that.
Oh.
And Krillin beat that nigga. And then Chaozu beat Universe 7's version of Magetta. That's actually a crazy feat when you think about it, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
That's because Universe 6's Magetta, bro. That nigga's like Super Saiyan level, and like Super Saiyan after the fact that Vegeta got like God Key Super Saiyan, not like Super Saiyan Blue, but you know like how like
Yeah. I know
Super
what you're
Saiyan
saying.
now, yeah,
Like God Essence.
yeah, like that's how strong Magetta is, and Chaozu beat that nigga, bro. So Chaozu hard body, bro, because Chaozu that don't be doing shit, bro. I know y'all remember when he tried to stop Nappa, bro. Nigga did not do shit, bro. Little nigga, bro. But what was it called? Like the moral art, bro. What I'm trying to think. What else happened? Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I done reread the moral art, bro, like twice. I love this art. The shit with Oob at the end. You know what I'm talking about when Oob
He gave his energy, right?
yeah, like that, like shit like that. It's like foreshadowing for the future. I fuck with the art. It was a good art. One thing, if graded, what I would have did, well, I would have changed it a little bit, because it kind of seemed like Moro just kind of came out the cut. That's one thing I didn't like. I would have added a little bit more lore to Moro's backstory. Maybe like Moro, like instead of like just being some random alien nigga that absorbs planets, he was like, you know how he kind of based off of Lucifer,
Yeah.
like the goat. You know what I mean? This would have been cool, right? Hear me out, right? Moro was actually supposed to be the candidate for the God of Destruction, but Beerus became the God of Destruction instead. So now Moro hates Beerus, and he wants his revenge on Beerus or some shit.
Yeah, I
And
remember
so
like,
he's
there was
like,
theories about that. Like that was actually a theory, like a pretty popular one.
yeah,
I knew who he was.
it's like that would have been way cooler than just him just being some. Especially when the Supreme Kai, that dumbass nigga said there's only like 28 planets with life. So where did this nigga moral come from, bro?
Exactly.
You know what I
That
mean?
shit was so
So it's
stupid.
like
It came out the
they
cut.
need to, they need to fire that nigga, bro. I'm not gonna lie, they need to fire the
That
Supreme.
nigga just his whole arc is just I don't do my job right. Like that's his whole character. I don't do my job. Someone help me, please.
Yeah, bro, that nigga, bro. But yeah, that arc, it was. I think that arc was like a 7.5 to 8 out of 10 for real, bro. Like I like that arc. The granola, not so much.
I will say, yeah, I don't really like Toyotaro going back and like retconning stuff. It's really fucking annoying.
It can be annoying, like when he's wishing stuff on the Dragon Balls and stuff like that. Like wish niggas was wishing to be the strongest, but you could. I feel like it's some stuff Toyotaro retconned and like added on to. Like he had a little bit of swag with. Like he alright, this is technically not a retcon, but like kind of just like how like before, if you say yard rat, everybody would think of like a nigga that had instant transmission. But then like we expand on the yard rats to now they have like a whole bunch of other abilities and stuff like that. You know what I mean? See, that's not actually a retcon because now that I remember, Goku said the yard rats had a bunch of weird abilities.
Yeah,
he only
said,
learned.
yeah, he said that he only learned that one. Like that was the one that he
Yeah.
spent all his time working on. So it's not even like
It's not even really it's not even really. It's just like him expanding the chicken nugget into like a chicken sandwich. You feel me?
exactly.
That's
Ooh, that's a good way to put it.
Oh wait, hold on. Time out. I accidentally unplugged my headphones. On.
You got it, bro. It's cool.
All right.
By the way, D&D, I'm glad that you like pickles on your chicken sandwiches because I don't have to bring that shit up and I remember like, oh, okay.
Well, I oh my god. All right. I hate to disappoint. Okay, so like it's fine for me, but like fucking. All right, so like 9.5 times out of 10, I'm probably not gonna have it with pickles. But if there's pickles on there, like, and I bite into it,
I'm not saying like fucking layer it with pickle. I'm saying one or two.
Oh yeah. Huh? What?
I'm not saying layer it. I'm just saying one or two.
Yeah, whole like one
Well,
pickle, and he's like fitting in inside his. Like I mean, you know, he's like eating it with the sandwich. He like takes one bite of the sandwich and then he like gargles the pickle a bit.
It's like
and
the
then
whole
he,
grind in your mouth, dude. By the way,
That's the only way to do it. To be honest, that's the only way to do it.
But Serbian, we sometimes on this podcast and
Like-
a lot of times in our private calls, we have arguments about food because DZ's fucking uncultured, the most uncultured person I know.
Shut up.
Fuck you! You don't even know how a pear
Nah.
tastes like.
Yeah. So.
Wait,
So
wait,
what?
you never had a pear? Wait, hold
No.
on. You never had
No.
a pear?
No.
why?
What?
Cause he's stupid.
Why?
Pears are underrated.
I mean,
Wait,
I mean, why
wait,
you
wait.
have to try it?
I just haven't tried it yet. You know.
Nigga, you go to the store like every like week. Go get a goddamn pear.
No, DNZ. You know you got it, bro. An apricot, bro. Get an apricot.
Apricot.
Go.
I forgot which fruit.
Uppercut.
Those are so fucking good, bro. Get an apricot. Alright, y'all gonna call me crazy for this one. This one not a fruit. Y'all might call me. Well, nah, SerbianHero not gonna call me crazy, but I don't know about y'all two. Chicken livers.
Chicken.
Yo,
livers.
bro, that's the best thing
Chicken
ever.
liver.
That's the best food, bro. That's my favorite.
SerbianHero, he know, bro. That's my nigga, bro. He know.
It's healthy as fuck, though, bro. It's so good, bro.
By the way,
It's-
apricots.
bro.
I can vouch for you. Apricots are good as fuck. They're
Yeah,
they're
bro,
little tiny peaches.
Wait, I might be getting apricots mixed up with something else. My dad used to get them a lot. It's like they taste.
I don't think
really,
you did.
They taste like really sweet, and they're kind of like plums, but it's like different. It's
Are
different.
they black?
Oh, by the way, Serbia is like the second largest producer of plums. Well, the first now because Russia isn't giving anything away.
Unlucky GG,
Real.
well played.
Yeah.
Common Serbian W.
Wait, give me one sec, guys. Give me like 2 minutes. I'm gonna be right back.
You got it,
All
bro.
right.
Yeah. So what else have you not eaten so that me and Serbian can make fun of you?
Well, let me say this real quick. To be honest, okay. So like, this is not really like
You sure eating like?
this is not really
No,
for the
I'm not
pair,
gonna say.
because like I haven't like had it yet, but like most like fruits, and like fucking vegetables, bro, they make my fucking mouth itch like a motherfucker
Your,
when I eat it.
Ah, what the fuck?
your mouth itch? What are you eating, like kiwis or something?
No, it's just
What do you eat usually then?
huh?
If you're not eating vegetables and fruits.
No, it's the skin of it
What?
that fucks with me, like
just
the outside of it
Like apple skin?
that fucks with me. Yeah. Like the
What?
like the outside that fucks with me, like mouth be itching like a motherfucker, and I don't know why, but like apples in general, fucking goated. Pineapples, fucking amazing. Like, holy shit. But yeah, that's like
Do you have like,
most of those.
I don't know, like I can only think like you'd have like a cut in your mouth or something for that to happen.
Yeah, I don't get people, Loki, who like dislike most fruits. I mean, I get it. You can dislike something, but like most fruits, like I don't know. I mean, here in Serbia, you have so much fruits. Like, I can literally go outside now, even though I'm in like a city.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's like fruit trees everywhere. I can just pick something up and eat it. Like DH mentioned like apricots.
That's
Like
awesome.
I just ate them today. Like yeah, I just picked them off a tree after going on a walk. You can just do that.
Damn, that's so sick.
Hello.
That's bad. Hey, what's up?
I heard somebody say you could pick apricots off a tree in Serbia.
Yeah,
That's
I did,
wrong, bro.
yeah. I mean, there's like,
Yeah, it is.
it's so you just plant the seed and the tree will grow automatically. We have like cherries, we have everything. Like it just grows on its own. I mean, you might need to do some work, but like the soil and the climate here is like really good, and that's why we produce a lot of fruits in general.
Wow.
So, that's really cool.
Ironically, I have a pear tree. So D&Z one of these days.
Well, maybe I'll. Yeah.
Maybe you should
plant a
fucking
tree.
try it before. Like, damn. Maybe you
Well,
should buy.
well-
why don't you buy like those fruit cups? Because you are a fruit cup. Like, buy one of those and just eat like the.
Shut up, nigga.
What? I'm just saying.
Well,
Or like a fruit can.
or like a fruit basket.
Or like a fruit fly.
Also, I could only talk for about like 15 more minutes because then I gotta get ready for work.
Nah,
And then I gotta,
If you want, we can just get like one more topic and we can wrap it up like right now. Because I don't want to.
All right, brother.
Take too long.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's do that.
All right. So,
All right.
The last thing we should. All right. How about you and Serbian have the floor for this? Like, you guys, plug your stuff. Any like things you want to like get out, like any messages, anything.
Chicken liver is so good, bro. We used to I mean, children in Serbia know this because I think like 90% of them we eat that like as kids, because it's like it has a lot of vitamins. It basically has every single vitamin except C, I think, and it's like really healthy and it's like recommended to give to like young children. And like a lot of us ate. I mean, some still eat it as adults, but it's just really tasty and really awesome.
I'll give it a try. That's not you.
Especially-
Sold me on it.
Bro, mix it with some rice and get like a little bit of ketchup on it, bro.
Yeah, bro.
No, this
Oh my
shit
goodness, bro.
is unfair. This is why fucking DH is gonna be swole as fuck by the time we start boxing. Like, this nigga just eating chicken livers, just getting like his fucking exploits out like that.
No, and you know what's
It's-
all right, no homo, right? No homo. I'm about to say something crazy.
All right.
I told SerbianHero this before. I don't know if you remember. I'm about to say something crazy, right?
yeah. All right.
I'm thinking about eating animal testicles. Now,
What?
hear me out. Hear me out, right?
That's all, bro.
When eat an organ of an animal, like livers, for example. The reason livers are so good is when you eat organs of an animal, it like boosts whatever organ like you have. Like, say you eat livers, it's gonna make your liver better. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, just eat asparagus. It's not that hard, dog.
No, because when you eat testicles, right?
Asparagus is good.
It's like
Wait. You just said
What do you eat
As
testicles? These nuts, nigga.
as crazy as it sounds, right? When you eat testicles, it like boosts the fuck out of like your testosterone. It's like
Raw
some,
testicles. Too.
Yeah.
Like gotta be raw, like ripped from the freshly picked up testicles.
It's like
you
guys,
get like a
Oh yeah. Serbian's like, yeah, I was just walking in the street, I just picked a testicle off a fucking pig and or a fucking horse and I just ate it.
No, pigs are haram, you know, you can't do that.
Yeah, my fault. I misspoke. My fault. I just thought I have a farm. I have a farm and I have a pig and like them niggas have like the fattest testicles and that's the first thing I thought of. Like,
fat nigga.
No, I'm not even joking. Them shits be swanging. It's so
bro, like honestly,
they be swaying in the wind like the trees.
Big. They're so big. People don't know how big they are until they see one in real life. Like, oh, they're massive. Like, I mean, the thing in Serbia here. This is just like fun facts about Serbia thing, because we were like occupied by Turks and they're like Muslim for I don't know 300 plus years, and they took a lot of other animals. Like, okay, we couldn't keep cows, we couldn't keep all of that, but they couldn't do anything with pigs, and that's why we have a lot of pigs here. And that's why a lot of people are like using that, and we do eat a lot of pig meat here because Turks didn't want to steal that away from us, and they stole basically everything else. But it's like, okay, what are they gonna do with a pig? And that's why.
So.
Well, as a whole, I'm
so you can vouch for my pig testicle review, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay,
They're
so,
massive, massive balls.
I knew I misspoke, but I also knew I was kind of spitting because them niggas. I mean, okay, DH. In your opinion, what's the least gay testicle to eat?
I'd say like some fucking like bear testicles or some shit. Like you eat some bear testicles, I feel like that's, that's raw, bro. It's like like I ain't gonna say too much, bro, but like
I'm eating some lion testicles. You know, I went to sub-Saharan Africa and I was like grabbed his like testicles and squeezed. Have you seen that image, like of a tiger and he's like laying and there's like a hand like about to like flick his testicles?
No.
That meme?
Fucking, I think that hyenas do that to lions. Hyenas like they run up to lions, they like bite them with their balls.
Oh no, but hyenas.
That what the fuck?
DH, you're talking about fucking chewing on their nuts. I don't want to hear nothing from you.
yeah, but I'm not gonna lie. I just imagine like a hyena, like while it's attached, just like, and like, you know when you get hit in the nuts and your stomach gets hot, bro. You know what I'm talking about? That's shit. That's like imagine a hyena just. Oh my goodness.
Or like African wild dogs or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to kill that hyena, bro. That hyena is like, even if I die, I'm gonna make sure the hyena. Yeah, he is not leaving alive, bro. I'm gonna do everything in my power to kill that.
You about to turn the fucking Lion King. DH about to be Simba.
For real. Ooh. Who do y'all think win? Who do y'all think win? Simba or Tarzan? Simba or Tarzan? Who y'all got?
Tarzan will fuck Simba up. Are you kidding me?
That's what I'm saying. Bro, he beat a gorilla.
Dude, Tarzan just like bops them niggas on the head and just like destroys them. Like just from like little slaps.
Low key, bro, I think Simba's wife is stronger than him, bro.
Simba's wife is younger than Nala?
No, I think she's strong. I think she's stronger than him.
Yeah. Female lions are usually stronger because male lions are usually lazy.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna.
But Simba wasn't lazy though. Like in his thing, he wasn't very lazy.
No, he was a pussy.
Became his inner demons.
He was a pussy. Cause y'all
he became the king later on, though.
And lion. Oh, that's a good one. And Lion King 2, I know y'all remember Kovu and his niggas, bro. Kovu wasn't even fully like developed, and he was
Oh yeah.
he was pressing Simba, bro. He was low key pressing Simba out. Like Simba going, he trying to act like that. Like I spoke to Simba because Simba, that's my cousin on my dad's side of the family.
Yeah.
I spoke to Simba.
He had Simba
And that
shaking
nigga-
his boots.
I was like, Simba, why you let that nigga Kovu press you out like that? And he was like, that's not what happened. You know what I'm saying? But that is what happened, bro.
Damn.
That's what I'm trying to tell y'all niggas, bro.
Do you guys want to plug anything before we start?
I just
Yeah.
I can't wait to be king. I can't wait to be king out here. DH
Instead of dickhead animation, you should have put fucking testicle animation.
testicle balls and animation.
Big dog, big nuts animation.
Y'all can follow me on YouTube at DH Animations. It's another nigga, bro. It's like some bitch ass nigga.
Yeah, I saw that. It's like what they do fucking like, mobile animation, like granny ads and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bro. I don't know what he's doing, bro. But like, I'm DH Animations. His is DH Animation. I'm DH Animation.
That's how That's how I always searched you up faster. I just put the S in that.
Yeah.
Got that floor.
You can follow me on Instagram as Scarfman, and you could check out my webtoon Scarfman. And y'all already know about Dog Ningin, you know what I'm saying, mashallah. But you check out my webtoon Scarfman. It's about this young boy, and he gets like bullied and stuff like that because he has like a lot of like physical disabilities, but he's also kind of weird. You know what I mean? And like along the way, he gets like a magical scarf. He kind of becomes like a school shooter with his superpowers. You know what I'm saying? So you can check that out. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
What about you, Serbian? Yeah, anything?
Well, I mean, yeah, you can follow me on Twitter. I do the updates first come out there for like Dogningen.
Oh, shit. Say less. What's your Twitter?
At Glubmus. Or you can just type SerbianHero. You should probably pop up. But that's the @ And I mean, yeah, I have a YouTube. I only have like 2 videos. One of them is in Serbian. But I do plan to make some because I really love like manga/anime analysis videos. And I do have one on Vagabond. And I did actually start making one on Berserk. But the thing is, I can only do that on like summer vacation because I can't even keep up with the regular Dogningen releases because of school. And
okay.
well, I mean, I can keep up, but it's hard. There's a lot of stuff for school as well. So yeah, I'm probably gonna post there too, but mainly Twitter. I'm on there, so y'all can go follow me there.
Yeah, I just followed you just now. But yeah, thank you guys for coming on again. I'm sorry that the first time was such a technical difficulty.
It's all good.
Yeah, but anyways, DZ, you want to wrap up, baby?
It's been a pleasure having the both of you here. We've been going almost fucking 2 hours here, but hey, it don't matter the time. It's about the experience. You guys have been amazing guests, and shit. I hope you guys are well.
You too, bro. Hold it down, bro. And just one more thing before I dip out, right?
Yep.
So,
I always say like this at the end of my videos. I'm gonna say it in a different way, right? You got 10 chicken nuggets, right? Let's say you got 10 chicken nuggets, and then somebody like does something like throughout the day to you, and then like now you only got 9 chicken nuggets. Don't focus on that one chicken nugget that you lost. You still got like 9 chicken nuggets left. You know what I'm saying? So like just focus on those 9 chicken nuggets.
Yeah, and
check your salmonella.
That's facts.
I'll add on to that. Like your L's don't define you. It's the way that you bounce back from it, and DH and Serbian are prime examples of that.
We're a hard body, bro.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Like,
It's about your future.
You niggas just different. You niggas just different, bro.
Built different.
Well, like,
we're pooping too, bro.
But like once we start boxing, like all this built different shit, it won't matter because I'm built like atomly, entirely different, bro. I got big body, hard body, dog.
I like that. I like the energy.
I was there. I saw DH split a grown bear in half, like, and then he ate his testicles. I was there. I was there. I was the testicles. You know,
You know
like
what?
I can attest
what?
to
I'm not
I can
gonna lie.
attest to that.
Attest to that. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I might have to hit that nigga. I might have to hit that nigga Bigfoot up. Me and him might have to get to sparring, bro. I need to see his techniques to whoop your ass, bro.
You get it with my ops, bro. You better
I'm
not call
oh.
it Chucky, bro.
Hey,
If
nigga.
you call it Chucky, it's over.
I'm
Don't worry, DH. I won't tell him about the Chucky. Come on, like I mean, he's only like 4 foot. Like, come on, like I mean.
Oh, like I don't like to talk
That's
about the
still
Chucky,
big.
Chucky arc. I get Vietnam flashback.
Yeah, I don't know if you're gonna do that. This podcast might be out for everybody. He might fucking hear that.
Yeah, that nigga Chucky, he be on my ass. You know what I'm saying? But I'm about to dip
On
out
your
though, y'all. I'm about
ass.
to.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Have a good ass day, and like you say in all your videos, don't let anybody ruin your day. That's some good shit, man. I
It
appreciate
is.
having
It
you
is
guys
for
on.
real. Hell yeah.
For real,
man.
for real.
Me as
It
well.
was good. It was fun. Y'all have a good one.
All right, you too. See you guys later.
You too, bro.
See ya.
See ya.